So for some reason, everybody thinks that inquiries are a score killer. So, excuse me, applying for things repeatedly, yes, it can drop your credit score. However, there are two things that fall underneath of a shopping period. That would be your mortgage and that would be your cars. So when you go to the car dealership, I always recommend that you go to your lender to get the loan, like to not go to the dealership to have them run you to try to find a loan that fits for you, because that's when you're going to get the most inquiries on your account. The best way to do it is that if you have a membership at a bank like a PNC, or credit unions are really great for this, then pre-qualify before you go. Find out how much car you can afford. It kind of gives you some more leverage when you go to the dealership, because they're not trying to add on all these extra things like lifetime insurance, gap insurance. You can get that from your bank too. So they're not going to try to beat you over the head with all these extras. Okay. So when you go to the bank, or you avoid having to have a lot of inquiries run to try to find a lender that'll give you money. Usually you'll find that a lot more if you have poor credit, because they're trying to find a bank that'll take you. Which is when you're going to get into subprime lending. Subprime lending is when you get a bank that is going to loan to you in conditions that you may not be able to realistically meet, like extremely high interest rates. They won't allow you to pay extra principal. I've seen it where they've actually required you to pay with Western Union, but not giving you the option to pay extra principal to pay down your car loan. Okay, so let's say you choose to go to Bob and Bill is going to run you through whoever they need to run you through to try to get you a loan. It might be 10, 15 people or banks that they're going to run you through to try to find somebody who's going to take your credit and to try to find the best terms for you. Well, here's the thing that most people aren't telling you. When you get your credit run at the car dealership, the first inquiry is the one that hurts the most. That is all. The first one hurts the most. Everyone after that, as long as you do it within that 30-day period, doesn't count. So you might have seen your score drop 15 points, but it was only from the one, not from all the other 15. So today is the 11th. If I go to the car dealership and they run my credit 20 times, it doesn't count any more than the first time that they did. If I go back on December 12th, then it would hit my credit again. Okay? So that's the shopping period for inquiries for cars. Well, mortgages also have a shopping period, and the shopping period for mortgages is 45 days. So if I go to the lender today, it's November 11th, and I say, hey, I want to qualify for a mortgage, and then a week from now, I'm like, I'm not really liking that rate. I'll go to another lender. They run my credit. It's not going to count against me any more than the one, because you're allotted a shopping period as a consumer. The thing is a lot of people don't know that. So now you know. So now when you're looking at your credit, if you should try to dispute it yourself, you don't have to, don't waste time on things that don't matter. So here's the second part of inquiries. And this is a give me, and I give these sometimes. Inquiries only count for 2 years. But after a year, the significance of them decreases or basically diminishes. So if you have an inquiry within the past 3 months, those are really the only ones that I would probably pay attention to. If it's anything further out than 3 months, definitely if it's over a year, just leave it alone. It's going to fall off and you're not really going to see that much of an impact. It's just going to make you feel better with not seeing a list. If you're denied for a loan, stop. Don't keep applying, because then you're going to keep getting inquiries and then you're just going to be more upset. So I hope that this helps you guys. If that helps you with your credit repair efforts, or if you need help with your credit repair efforts, then please feel free to take advantage of our Pathways to Homeownership credit guide. It's designed to help you be able to read your credit report. It will help you with identifying accounts that are not correct. It will help you with doing settlements when you're trying to repair your credit yourself. And it's a really great guide. I always believe that you can get the help you need, but you just have to make sure that you're selecting the right thing to help you. And we have that book available to you guys, and it has sample letters in it for you. It also has all the addresses to the credit bureaus. It has some credit builder resources in there for you as well. So if you do opt to begin to try to repair your credit, inquiries are not as damaging as you think. You do have a shopping period when you're dealing with inquiries, and it's best to focus on inquiries that are within the past 3 months. Anything more than that, then just leave it alone, because the impact of it's really not as significant as you may think. I hope you guys have a good one. Thank you for being in the group. Thank you for allowing me to share what I know with you guys and to help you guys grow your credit, because I do want to see you be successful. I believe that anybody in this group can achieve homeownership within a year, because I'm going to give you the tools to do it. It's just all in how you apply it. So, you guys have a good one and be great. Thanks.